Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Shop of Horrors, where perfectly good 5-liter Fox bodies and 4-cylinder Fox bodies come to be experimented on and turned into monsters creations that no one but this moron would want. Hey, guess what? We got some stuff in the mail. Looks like I already kind of got into this one a little bit, but who doesn't like seeing things get opened up? So we got a few things in the mail. Some of it's for other project cars, some of it is for the Trojan horse. The first thing we got was an envelope with more envelopes in it. But these are nothing exciting. We got cutoff switch, cutoff switch, cutoff switch, and a cutoff switch. And yes, we're going to use every one of these on our project cars because we have project cars and we don't want the track getting all up in arms because we're not obeying the law, all this kind of stuff. So one of these is for Krusty. One of these is for these two are for other two cars you guys haven't seen. And this one is for the LTD. I think that's correct. Yeah, Krusty LTD. I think that'll wrap it up. Anyway, enough of that. The other thing we got, and this is also for Krusty. We haven't even opened it yet, so you guys get the first look at it. And this is another one of those things that you're like, oh man, it's gonna be so cool. It's gonna be like really awesome, isn't it? It's gonna be it's a crappy drive shaft safety loop. Yay. Yes, I'm wasting your time. Look at this. But this was like I think that's it. This is from SMR. This came off of eBay. I think it was $28 shipped. Packing list on it. I don't think they gave me a thing inside. Oops. I don't think there's a. Nope. They did give me some awesome foam though, and this cool box. Oh, look at that. Sweet. Okay. Drive shaft safety loop and a cutoff switch, and that will make it where Krusty will hopefully pass tech at our new local facility where we've been racing the Trojan horse. Now on another note, we got probably can't really see this. The 456s. We got a set of 456s, black label box. Their motive, you know, for Krusty. So here shortly we're going to try and stick those in and get that done. And I guess we'll cut this off. I mean, I got a few other little things here, but they're really for the Trojan horse, and I'll put them in another video because I got like one more piece I got to get to go with them. And like I say, it's nothing exciting. It's just this is the stuff that sucks. It's cool when you get like cylinder heads and camshafts, and, you know, intake manifolds and throttle bodies, and you get stuff like this. You're like, oh yeah, cool, sweet. So anyway, well, I might be doing this weekend. We're a little caught up on the Trojan horse, believe it or not, and I can put these three things in, and Krusty will be ready for a trip to the track. I'm kind of ready to take it up there. We've been racing Trojan, so I'd like to try get back in Krusty a little bit, maybe put some air in the football, let it rip. All right, well, I'm gonna shut you guys off, and we'll see you later.
Hey guys, what's happening? Well, what are we doing, you ask? Just see cars moving around, things like that. Well, we're gonna move a few things out to our secret facility that we're not working on right this moment. I mean, the LTD, we're not working on it right this moment. We're still working on the Trojan horse, and the silver car. We got some plans for it, but they're not going to happen right now. Obviously, we're working on Trojan horse. So, basically, what it means is that Krusty's kind of next in line for something. So we're going to put it in the shop. It's been sitting out too long. I just don't like them sitting out so much in the weather. It's fixing to really start raining around here. It's getting in that time of year. So I'm going to take them out to the facility, put them in the warehouse, and until we get caught up a little bit on our projects. That's not to say they're going anywhere. They run and drive, so we still got to get the LTD to the track. It's just, we're just busy. Oh Lord. All right, so we'll see you guys later on. All right, guys, we're headed to pick up part of the Trojan horse, and we're in the silver car. Just thought I would take it out, a little spin, fix it, and take it out to the plant and drop it off. Hopefully we'll be able to get this thing up here, make a few passes at some point, but we got a cam change we want to do to it and a few other things, and we can get it up here and get it rocking and rolling. So until then, this is as close to the track as we're going to get. What's going on? Well, it's a beautiful day, so we decided that we'd work on Krusty a little bit. We've been neglecting our other cars a lot, and we decided we'd come out here and work on Krusty. Now, we put our battery cutoff switch in, and we've got our drive shaft loop. It's actually sitting right there. You can't see it. It's right at your feet. And we're going to put that in, and that'll make us racetrack legal, even though they haven't been checking for safety loops lately. But the day we show up with this, they'll definitely probably look. And I think the other thing we're going to do is we're going to put our 456 gear in that we got. So, and maybe try and get up to the track. It's getting warm outside. I keep saying that every video. It's warm with the weather. Oh gosh. But it's getting warmer. So maybe we'll try and get this and get it up to the track and see what it's made of. See if we made improvement. So you guys go get a cold drink, grab some tools, put your work shirt on, and I'll go ahead and get the other tire off, and we'll get to it when you get back. Sounds good? All right, hey, bring a 12mm so we can knock the bolts out of the drive shaft real quick. All right, cool. Let's go do it.
Redneck gear swap in full effect.
Heck yeah, baby. We got Krusty. This one's a little bit easier because it's got a spool and stuff in it. We've already got the ring gear swapped on. So, got the radio on. Yeah, he was just
It's harmless. Yeah, he's harmless. And now we're fixing to measure our crush sleeve and swap our bearing over. This is the basic stuff you saw in the other video if you watched the rear end video. And if you didn't, well, you're smart. So I get back to work. Send those pinions. 456. 410. Woo. That's now we're getting into man gear territory. So in case you guys haven't guessed and you guys don't really know me, you haven't been around me, but all my friends know from years and years and years that if there's one thing I love, it's gear ratio. I love putting it in. So we're stepping it up. Probably going to be a little much for the 335 T5, but I just don't like the way the car feels in second, third, and fourth. I'll give up some first and to have better second, third, and fourth. So we'll know when we go to the track if it's going to pay off or not. Well, let me get back to work. Whew. Okay. Well, oh man, our redneck. Oh, check it out. Hold on. Oh, there we go. I'm the great Cornholio. Yay! Woo! Well, our ring and pinion install is almost done. We're getting there. Man, the bearing, man, it came right off the pinion. I was like, all right. Went right on the other one, pressed it on with the press. And then, my goodness, we had to I've had the spool out of this thing probably 5 times already. Put it in with the old spacers, carrier spacers. Measured them, of course, put it in. It's a little loose, probably been okay, but just a little loose. So I pulled it out, swapped them. Still a little too loose. Measured some other ones out. This is why you always get them from the junkyard. If you can find them, or when you pull a rear end, you always take them with you. And did a little math to kick it over and put it in, and it wasn't quite right, so not still just little loose. So I went back and pulled it, got another one that I thought was going to work, put it in. It didn't want to go in, it got out anyway. Got it right this time. So anyway, that's just about perfect. Once it gets warm, it'll, you know, expand just a little bit, but it's great. Another, turns good. Another quality redneck gear install, ASC. Oh God, they're probably, ASC mechanics are gonna be outside the house with pitchforks and torches. Anyway, let me shut you guys off, and let's put the axles back in it. And, well, we gotta torque everything down. Yes, I said torque it. And put the axles back in it, and be good to go. 456s, baby. Woo, man gear. Let's get it. Ah. Well, guys, that's it. Our redneck gear install is all finished up. We've got the car all bolted back together. Just got to take it off the jack stands. We put a little air in our football airbag, just messing around with it. And we also made a small upper control arm adjustment. And so now all we got to do is take it down, put some gas in it, fire it up, take it on a little ride and see how these 456s are going to work. Hopefully they're going to work good. Hopefully that's going to be something that we need at the track to get us closer to our high 6-second goal with this car. The weather's just too warm right now to really think that's a realistic number to shoot for, but if we could be in the low 17s in this kind of weather, I think we got a real shot at a high 6.
but we'll see if I was right or wrong on this. Ideally, if we had a 295 first gear T5 in this, I wouldn't even hesitate putting the 56 in. It already had it in there, but 335 is a little deep, so we'll just have to see how it all shakes out. So anyway, let's get this thing down. Let's get you guys strapped in. We'll go for a little test drive. All right, let's do it. Well, let's quit talking about it, dang it. Let's do it. All we do is talk. Let's go. All right, we're done with all the work. Now it's time for the fun stuff. Go for a ride, take this thing to the track. Now, two of the things we did were nothing, loop and cutoff switch, that's nothing. The other's a 456 gear, and we're hoping that it's gonna help old Krusty here basically stay in the low 17s. The weather is way hotter, I know. It's way hotter. It ran a 712 best pass so far with 410 gear, but that was in much better weather conditions. It was cold, it was nice, so we're not gonna beat that number. But if we can be close to that number, when it gets cold again, maybe we can take a shot at a high 6. So, but who knows? I don't know. That's why I go to the track and test. That's why we do this, to find out. It all looks good on paper, but it doesn't mean nothing until you've got the time slip in your hand. So you guys tell me, what's it gonna run? I mean, it could run a 725, it could run a 736, who knows? I mean, honestly, what's it gonna run? We'll put it, you guys put it in the comments like you always do, and we'll just kind of go along with it. So anyway, I guess I better get off here because I've got other work to do for other projects. We've got plenty of projects. We've got the Trojan horse we're working on. We've got Krusty that we're working on. We've got some stuff for the LTD LX that we've got to work on. We've got lots of things to do. So I guess I should quit talking and I should get to work. So we'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, guys. We're out in Krusty. I have to talk loud. I don't know how the audio is going to turn out. Probably terrible, as usual. We've got our 456s in, and we made some suspension adjustments to the rear. Not that that's going to matter here, but yeah. 194, 160s though. And man, the sun and that system or that Vortec intake and stuff. Wow. Crap. I probably should have washed the windshield off. Man, can't see nothing. Anyway, it feels pretty good. We got our drive shaft loop in, our cutoff switch. So hopefully we'll be taking this thing to the track. The weather's, I know, man, the weather's hot. I'm whining.